Coleraine. Numer 1 strzelec za Coleraine, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Coleraine 0-1. Velez Mostar. Yellow card number 4, Velez Mostar.
Numer 1 strzelec za Brandao, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Mostar. Numer 1 strzelec za Brandao, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Mostar. Numer 1 strzelec za Brandao, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Mostar. Numer 1 strzelec za Brandao, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Mostar. Numer 1 strzelec za Brandao, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Mostar. Numer 1 strzelec za Brandao, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Mostar. Numer 1 strzelec za Brandao, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Mostar. Numer 1 strzelec za Brandao, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Mostar. Numer 1 strzelec za Brandao, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Mostar. Numer 1 strzelec za Brandao, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Mostar. Numer 1 strzelec za Brandao, numer 7 Ben Doherty. Velez Mostar. Numer Oran, you challenged the players before the game to keep the tie alive for the second leg, and they certainly done that this evening.
Yeah, that was I think the whole mindset. Last year was we knew it was one-off ties, and we knew it was all on the night. Whereas this one, it was about adjusting the mentality and making sure that I don't think we could have won the tie tonight, but we could have definitely lost it, or it could have been out of sight, and that was the key thing. And to be fair to the players, there's been a massive shift from everybody in the heat and the pitch, the fans, the atmosphere, everything. Going down to 10 men for the last 22 minutes, where if I'm being honest, I feared the worst at that stage. I felt that that's the 20 minutes that could kill it, and from that point of view, how we've managed that final part of the game was really, really good. And coming over in the plane, I sat with looking at a few of the boys and everything else. They said, what would you take? And I'd have took a draw, or I'd have probably took a 1-goal deficit, because it just gives us something to really kick on for.
And I love the start when Ben found the back on it.
Yeah, it was a hell of a strike, and we acquitted ourselves well in that first part of the game. It was probably one of our first attacks, and it was just the way it dropped, and when he's hit it, it's only going one place, and it was a great start for us, and good to get us up and running and silence them a wee bit, and helped us get through the first half.
And you're looking forward to the next leg at Morby Park now next Thursday?
Yeah, that's it, and as we've said, the key thing is I've seen it a lot of times before where these clubs, some of these clubs at home, and then when they travel away in Europe, it can be a different kettle of fish. We've done the hard part, not the hard part, but we've done the hard graft tonight in relation to the temperature and everything else that goes with it. It is half time in the tie, and it is still alive. A goal puts us back on level terms with everything to play for. So, they've the travel to do now. They've all that to do. We'll go home and have our home comforts, and we look forward to having a right rally next week.
And we want a big roar from the Coleraine crowd then.
Yeah, we will. It's a pity it's not at the showgrounds, but obviously with the work and everything that's going on there, it has to be the way it is. Moorvie's a ground that's been good to us over the years. It's a good surface and a good pitch, and it lends itself to a good atmosphere as well. So, we look forward to hopefully filling it to the rafters, and we'll try and turn the tables on them.
Well, Ben, a big shift tonight for the players and everyone they play for in the second leg.
Yeah, well, obviously coming here we knew what we were in for. We didn't know much about them, but we know you don't get it easy in these European games, and over here we've seen bits and pieces, and we knew they keep the ball well, and that they're patient in their build up, and they have a few good players that you do have to look out for. But we knew our own strengths as well going into the game, and we tried to implement that. But compared to last year, where it was on the day you knew the game was going to be over, we still have another 90 minutes to play. So with that in mind, I think Oran made his selection, and it was the way we approached the game. And because it's two sides to a coin, this week and next week, so we'll see how we've done our part now this week, and we'll see what next week has in store.
And what is it about you in Europe and scoring a goal? You must be pleased with that one.
Yeah, delighted. Obviously, it's a big occasion, and it's you work all season to get to these European games, and it's our main stage, and to score in occasions like this, it's unbelievable. And with the atmosphere in there in front of their fans, compared to the likes of the Motherwell and the Maribor game last year, when there wasn't much atmosphere, it was something different, and I don't think many of the boys have probably experienced that before tonight. But even though it was their fans, it still sort of gave you that lift. It was sort of like we want to silence these, and I think we scored early, and they were definitely quiet for about 30 seconds, but to be fair to them, they created some atmosphere out there today.
And it says a lot about the group that we were 2-1 down with 25 minutes left with 10 men, and we were still able to obviously just have that 1-goal deficit. Yeah,
it was a big shift, and everyone just had to dig in. And I think coming here, we probably would have took that result. As I say, the heat, the conditions were insane. It's the warmest I've definitely ever played in, and I think a few of the boys said that as well. And it's not just easy to get used to like that. We've trained on it last night, but it was nothing rigorous, and we played on it today, and you definitely do feel it. And I think there'll be a few tired heads on the plane on the way home tomorrow.
And we know what we have to do then next Thursday.
Oh well, of course. It'll be a different ball game next Thursday. They're coming to our stomping ground, as you would say, in the Irish League. We know the ground better than what they will. I think the pitch at Mornville will suit us a bit better. Obviously tonight it was well watered, and they had most of the possession of the ball, whereas the pitch at Mornville won't be as wide. And we'll definitely make it harder for them, and we'll go and impose ourselves on the game.